もしもし、聞こえてる？電波の回電波、宇宙に夢中で更新中。ケンパで攻めた猫に嫌われてもママに叱られても。
Hai Cici. What are you watching, Cici? Why are you serious?
I'm watching the Elena Gomez too. Have you been ever watching it?
I have watched it a few times.
Oh yeah? From the Enola Holmes movie too? Who your favorite character?
My favorite character in this movie is definitely Enola Holmes herself, played by Millie Bobby Brown, and oh my god, she is just so perfect from this role. From the physical side, Enola's appearance is classic Victorian, but there is still her youthful and rebellious energy. Her hair is often messy, her clothes are sometimes eccentric, and the way she moves is so dynamic. It really shows that she is not the type of girl who just stays quiet and obeys. From the character sides, Enola is smart, reckless, and has a very high sense of justice. She is not afraid of being wrong, not afraid of getting dirty, and what I really like is she doesn't ask for help if she can do it herself. But when she needs other people, she is also willing to admit it. She is not the perfect type of hero, and that is what makes her relatable.
I will so. Other that, what are the reasons that make you like Enola other than her character and physical?
The reason I like her because Enola never waits to be safe. In an era that was very conservative for women, she chose to be herself and that required extraordinary courage. Every time she appears on screen, her energy is immediately felt. Who is your favorite character in this movie?
My attention is immediately drawn to Adria Holmes, Enola's mother, played brilliantly by Helena Bonham Carter. In physical, Adria comes a captivating presence. She is a middle-aged woman with messy curly hair and the conventional wardrobe of loose dressers modified with high trousers and sturdy leather boots. And her character-wise, she embodies a rare combination of immense courage, sharp intelligence, and profound wisdom. Also, she actively leads an underground movement for women's rights and educates intellectual clever riddles.
From the way you told the story earlier, it seemed that the character has a big influence on you. What makes you think like that?
I admire her deeply because serious person just independent female strength. Seeing how she lives without fear, I truly want to be like her, a person who is brave, self-reliant, and capable of creating meaningful change in society. So, think about it. Do you think there is a message that can you take and you will still remember it in the movie, Nisa?
Of course there is. I immediately thought of three messages that I took from this film. First, women must support one another, not compete. In this film, Enola learns that she can keep working alone. The case she investigates ultimately connects to the struggle of female workers who have been overlooked by the system. And it's incredibly important to highlight because women are often pitted against one another, when in fact, if they are unit, they can be far stronger. Second, the truth is worth fighting for, even if no one believes you. Enola and Bessie, the girls she helped, keep moving forward even though the system, the police, and even those closest to them don't support them. This teaches us not to give up easily just because we are underestimated. Third, your identity belongs no one but yourself. Enola is constantly compared to Sherlock, her legendary older brother, but she chooses to find her own path. The message is clear. You don't have to be a copy of anyone else. What message do you take from this movie?
I feel like our favorite characters often give a picture of the main message of the film. Adria herself has a dialogue that, in my opinion, conveys a message. First, you cannot walk this path alone, Enola. You need people. Adelia is delivers this line at the crucial moment when Enola stubbornly believes she must handle everything by herself. This serves as a gentle reminder against the illusion that independence means isolation. No matter how capable an individual is, humans are inherently social creatures who require a support system. Recognizing when to ask for help is a sign of wisdom, not a weakness. And a second is find your voice, make some noise. This brief phrase carries an immensely powerful message of empowerment. It urges individuals, particularly women whose voice have been historically minimized, to stand up for the truth and actively challenge injustice rather than remaining passive observer of history. And the last is from Sherlock. There is a dialogue that I made message, which is sometimes you must make a noise, if only to prevent the world from forgetting you are there. As a continuance of the previous message, this dialogue highlights the personal importance of ascertaining one's excitance in an individual world. Choosing silence can often lead to loss or of right and identity. Speaking up is a necessary act of survival to show that our presence matters. So, I'm curious, what do you think the storyline of the movie is, Nisa?
For my understanding, the movie begins with Enola Holmes opening her own detective agency in London. However, she struggles to attract clients because people do not take a young female detective seriously. As her financial situation gets worse and she starts thinking about closing the agency, a poor match factory worker named Basie asks for her help in finding her missing sister Sarah Chapman. Even though the payment is small, Enola accepts the case because she sees it as an opportunity to prove herself as a detective.
I agree. And what I find interesting is how the case becomes much bigger than Enola originally expects. As she investigates, she discovering that Sarah disappearance is connected to dangerous conspiracy involving corruption and the exploitation of female factory workers. By going undercover in the factory, Enola learns that the workers are actually surviving for prosperous positioning, but the factory owners hide the truth by blaming a typhus outbreak. At the same time, Sherlock Holmes is investigating a separate corruption case, and eventually both investigations become connected.
That's a good point. Another aspect I like is how the movie develops Enola as a character. While trying to solve the mystery, she also has to deal with her growing feelings for Lord Takesbury and track down a mysterious woman who turned out to be an important part of the conspiracy. These elements make the story more engaging because it is not only focused on the investigation but also on Enola's personal growth.
Exactly, the story research is climax when Enola is framed for murder and sent to prison in MT to stop her investigation. However, with the help of Adelia and Edith, she escaped and continues searching for the truth. Together with Sherlock and Tilbury, she finally exposed Moriarty as the mastermind of behind the conspiracy. In the end, Sarah is found, the criminals are brought to justice, and the female workers organize a historic strike to demand safer working conditions. Overall, I think the film successfully combined mystery, character development, and important social message about justice, equity, and women's rights.
Wow, it turned out that our understanding of the plot is almost the same. By the way, from all the scenes in this movie, is there any scene that makes the most impression on you? For me, the most memorable scene is actually a simple moment between Sherlock and Enola. It is not an action scene or the climax of the story, but that is exactly what makes it so meaningful. Throughout the film, both characters spend most of their time working independently. Enola constantly feels the need to prove herself as a capable detective, while Sherlock rarely seems to view her as an equal. Because of that, this particular moment stands out, as it shows a shift in their relationship and highlight the mutual respect that gradually developed between them.
I feel same way. My favorite scene also that moment between Sherlock and Enola. Even though it's not the most dramatic scene in the movie, I think it's one the most meaningful because it shows how much both character has grown and how their relationship has changed.
Are you involved in something dangerous? You are still my word. If you need my help, my offer remains on the table. Don't be so desperate to prove yourself, Enola.
I'm not desperate, and I don't need your or anyone's help. But this is I will have.
What makes this scene even more special is that neither Sherlock or Enola openly expresses their feeling. Sherlock offers his support in this own indirect and awkward way, while Enola verbally refused his help at first. However, her actions tell a different story. Simple gestures such as accepting the cake might seem insignificant, but they quietly show the trust and understanding that have developed between them. That's why I think this scene is so memorable despite its simplicity.
Overall, I think Enola Holmes 2 is more than just a detective movie. It's combined mystery, character development, and meaningful social issue in that way that keep the audience engaged. That's why it remains such a memorable film for us.
Okay, before we wrap up our discussion, let's do something a little different. While watching Enola Holmes 2, we came across several interesting words and expressions that might be challenging to pronounce or understand.
That's right. We have selected some useful vocabulary and phrases from the movie that can help improve your skills. So, we'll show you how to pronounce them correctly and use them in complete sentences so you can better understand their meaning and the context.
We hope this short language learning session will help you expand your vocabulary, improve your pronunciation, and feel more confident when speaking English. Now, let's get started.
For the vocabulary one is about slut. Sentences is as a young female slut, Enola had to work twice as hard to prove her professional capability. And for vocabulary 2 is about deceiver. For the example is Sherlock and Enola had to pull their intellectual research to decipher the hidden matchbox codes. Vocabulary 3 is about rebellious. The example is Edoria possesses a rebellious spirit that inspires her daughter to challenge unjust societal rules. Vocabulary 4 is about expendable. Okay, for the sentences is the greedy factory owners treated the poor match girls as expendable workers who could be replaced. For vocabulary 5 is about unscrupulous. The sentence is the unscrupulous businessman falsifies the healthy recorders to hide the toxic phosphor poisoning. Okay, next is for vocabulary 6 is about gullible. For the sentences is the corpulent safe talk Enola was a gullible girl who he could easily trick and frame. For vocabulary 7 is pivotal. For the sentences is finding a hidden note in the dirty theater was a pivotal moment that changed the whole investigation. For vocabulary 8 is elusive. Elusive. For the sentences is Moriarty operates as an elusive criminal mastermind, leaving almost no physical evidence behind. Vocabulary 9 is resilience. For the sentences is Enola showed great resilience by refusing to give up even after being thrown into a dark prison. Next is last vocabulary. Its vocabulary 10 is aristocratic. Lord Twilbury used his aristocratic influence in Parliament to advocate for better labor conditions.
Okay, it's my turn. First, vexing. For example, the detective found the missing clues to be a highly vexing puzzle to solve. Second, presumably. For example, the suspect left the building in a hurry, presumably to escape the arriving police. Third, extortion. For example, the Koro factory manager was arrested after being caught committing financial extortion against the worker. 4. 4.3. The government official introduced new regulation to protect the national forestry for illegal logging. 5. Blunt. For example, Sherlock Holmes gave a blunt answer where asked about the competence of the local police. 6. Ill-begotten. For example, the criminal mastermind struggled to hide the ill-begotten wealth stolen from the government. 7. Disgrace. For example, the corrupt supervisor brought great disgrace to the company when his secrets were exposed. 8. Persist. For example, although the case was extremely difficult, Enola chose to persist in searching for the missing girl. 9. Reapers. For example, in the old agricultural era, the reapers worked from dawn until dusk, cutting the tall, wet crops. And the last, infuriating. For example, it was absolutely infuriating to see the wealthy factory owners ignore the safety of their poor workers.
This film teaches us that the future is in our own hands. As the iconic quotes in the film says, the future is up to us.
That concludes our analysis and review of Enola Holmes 2. A big thank you to Mrs. Lily, our instructor, for providing guidance on this assignment.
We hope this video meets your expectation and is beneficial to those who watch it.
And of course that we earn an A point. Thank you and see you next time.
Ingin bergrup banyak banget.